All right, let's dive into Forex robots today.
Sounds good.
Specifically, one called Quantum Emperor.
Okay.
And, our listener has been curious about this one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know you know a lot about Forex already, but for this deep dive, we're zeroing in on expert advisors.
Right.
Those automated programs that basically execute trades for you based on, like, algorithms.
Yeah, you can kind of think of it like setting your trading on autopilot,
Okay.
taking out that emotional part of making decisions.
Exactly. Yeah, no more emotions.
Yeah.
And we've got a few sources to help us figure this Quantum Emperor thing out.
Okay.
2 product listings,
Okay.
one from MetaTrader 4 and one from MetaTrader 5.
Gotcha.
And then there's also a page-for-a-page trading signal that uses this EA.
All right.
Now, this EA, it claims to use this splitting and recovery strategy,
All right.
which sounds,
Interesting.
yeah, intriguing to say the least.
Yeah.
So let's break it all down.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
What do we have here?
Okay, so looking at these listings, Quantum Emperor is designed for trading GBP USD.
Okay, so British pound against the US dollar.
That's right, yeah,
Got it.
on the H1 time frame.
Okay.
So it's working with those hourly price charts.
Okay, makes sense.
Now, it's developed by this guy, Bogdan Ion Duskasu.
Put down. All right.
And he says he's got, like, over 13 years of experience trading.
Okay, so some experience under his belt.
Yeah.
One thing that jumps out to me in this listing,
Oh, yeah? What's that?
it's how it's formatted.
Oh, okay.
The text telling buyers to contact Bogdan
After they buy it.
right after purchase
Yeah.
for, like, installation instructions.
Uh-huh.
It's in bold.
Oh, wow.
It's all caps.
So-
It just, like, creates this sense of urgency,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Almost like pushing for a quick sale.
Yeah, that's true.
It makes you wonder, like,
Yeah.
why aren't the instructions readily available
Yeah, that's a good question.
in the first place,
Right.
But I guess maybe it's a way for the developer to, like, make sure
Ensure. What?
users understand the setup.
Oh, okay.
Avoid, like, those common errors.
Yeah, you don't want people messing things up from the get-go.
Right, exactly.
That makes sense.
Then there's also...
Limited time offer.
Oh, limited time. Okay.
To bundle Quantum Emperor with other EAs.
Other EAs for free.
Yeah, for free.
Wow. Okay.
And they mention a price increase. Yeah, planned. So classic scarcity tactics.
Right. Got to get you to buy now.
Yeah, incentivize buyers.
Right?
But, marketing tactics, they don't always reflect
No, they don't.
how effective a product actually is.
That's true. You got to dig deeper.
Exactly. We need to dig deeper.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the,
The nitty gritty.
yeah, how this thing actually works.
Yeah. How does it work?
So it uses this splitting strategy
Splitting. Okay.
where it divides each trade into 6 smaller trades.
6 smaller trades.
Yeah.
So instead of putting all your eggs in one basket,
You're splitting them up into
6 baskets.
6, exactly.
Sure.
Which could, reduce the impact of a losing trade.
Okay. So it's about, like,
Spreading the risk.
yeah, spreading the risk, like diversifying.
Exactly.
Like, okay, I got it.
But now here's where things get a little
Real wet.
unconventional.
Okay.
So instead of closing losing trades right away,
Mm-hmm.
it uses profits from the winning trades
Uh-huh.
to slowly close those losing positions.
Oh, so
It's like it's got a built-in,
recovery?
recovery system,
Okay.
trying to turn those losses into wins.
But that means it really relies on
On what?
consistently making winning trades.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, if the market moves against it
Against it?
for a while,
Uh-huh.
this recovery thing could backfire,
Okay, so it could make things worse.
potentially.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now, the listings, they recommend
What do they recommend?
specific accounts.
Like what kind?
ECN, Raw, or Razor,
Yeah.
and brokers like IC Markets, or Pepperstone,
Right.
which are known for their
Low spreads.
low spreads, okay?
Yeah. It's super important for this kind of EA
Why is that?
because it relies on small price movements,
Mhm.
frequent trades.
Okay.
So minimizing the spread,
The spread, which is...
the difference between the buy and sell price,
Okay.
you got to minimize that to maximize profits.
Makes sense, yeah. And of course, we can't talk about Forex EAs without talking about a VPS. A VPS.
A virtual private server.
Right, for 24/7 operation.
Yeah, so imagine, right, you're relying on this thing to trade
Right.
and your internet goes out or your computer crashes.
Oh, no.
A VPS keeps everything running,
Keeps it going.
no matter what's happening on your end.
Okay, that's important.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what
What are people saying?
what are users saying about Quantum Emperor?
Mm-hmm.
So the reviews are,
Mixed bag.
kind of mixed. Some love it, some don't.
It's always good to look at both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
What patterns are we seeing?
Well, a lot of users mention
Yeah.
the profitability.
They're making money.
Yeah, and they appreciate how responsive Bogdan is
Oh, that's
for support requests.
like he's actually helpful.
Yeah, quick to help
Make
with
sense.
any technical issues.
So the developers involved.
Yeah, actively involved, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But we got to look at the
Negative.
the negative stuff too.
Yeah, what are they saying?
Some users mention drawdowns,
Drawdowns meaning
like a decline in their account balance, which, it happens.
this larger trading.
But the magnitude and frequency,
Those are important.
these are key things to look at.
All right.
There's one user, Refri Sumadanada,
Refri. Okay.
left a pretty negative review.
What happened?
After a few days and like $600 in losses.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they criticized the EA,
For what?
relying on pending orders without,
Without any real analysis.
yeah, like no real market analysis.
So they felt like it was just
Gambling. But Bogdan, he countered,
What do you say?
pointing out the user's lot size,
Lot size.
the amount of money they were risking per trade,
Gotcha.
and emphasized money management and patience.
It's a good point. Even if the EA is good,
Right.
you got to use it, right?
Right. You can't just go crazy.
Now you got to manage your risk.
Exactly.
Well.
Another user, Jason, SYC.
Jason, okay.
They had initial success,
Okay.
but then issues with the multiplier.
Multiplier, what's that?
So it seems like maybe there was a bug
A bug?
in the EA's code
Yeah.
that affected how it calculated lot sizes.
Oh, so the amount of money being risked.
Yeah, it could have been miscalculated.
Yikes. That's not good.
Yeah, it could lead to some,
Unexpected results.
unexpected and probably bad results.
Oh, yeah.
But good news.
What's the good news?
Bogdan and the community, they helped resolve the issues.
Oh.
And then Jason revised their review to be more positive. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, shows that the developer cares.
And that there's a community.
Willing to help.
Yeah, willing to help each other out.
That's nice.
Okay, so we talked about the EA itself.
Yeah.
But then there's this Quantum Emperor V5 trading signal,
Okay, a signal.
which Bogdan offers
Okay,
for $300 a month.
$300 a month. All right.
Now, for those who don't know,
Yeah.
a trading signal,
What's that?
it's like a recommendation for a trade,
Okay.
often made by an algorithm or a trader with experience.
So you're basically copying someone's trades.
Yeah, someone who claims they have a winning strategy.
Gotcha.
And Bogdan claims
What does he claim?
182.16% growth since July 2024.
Wow, that's a lot.
High win rate of 89.97%.
Okay.
Average holding time of 22 hours.
22 hours.
And detailed risk management stats.
Those are some impressive numbers.
Right.
But remember,
Yeah.
past performance
Doesn't guarantee future results.
Market changes all the time.
That's true.
There's also this interesting thing
What's that?
in the signals change log,
Okay.
warnings about
About what?
too frequent deals.
Too frequent deals.
They were added and removed multiple times.
That's interesting.
What does that mean?
Well, it could mean that
Got what?
the EO was making a lot of trades.
A lot of trades.
Like too many.
And that could,
Cause issues.
yeah, with some brokers.
Or slippage.
Slippage, what's that?
The difference between the price you expect and the price you get
Oh,
when you actually make the trade.
Oh,
So yeah, it's something to think about.
we've got this unique splitting and recovery approach. Mixed reviews,
Yeah.
a paid signal with impressive claims, but also some,
Red flags.
red flags.
Interesting.
What does it all mean for someone who might want to use Quantum Emperor?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Like this Quantum Emperor EA,
Mm.
it really makes you think about
Think about what we're...
like automation versus human judgment in trading.
Oh, absolutely.
The idea is to take out emotion.
Right, no emotions.
But as we saw in the reviews,
yeah.
people are still emotional,
Oh, yeah.
especially when real money is involved.
Especially then, when it's your own money.
It's a good reminder that
It's a good reminder.
there's no foolproof system
Yeah.
in Forex, no
Yeah.
matter how fancy the algorithm is.
Right.
It's not a guarantee you'll get rich.
Not at all.
No magic bullet.
Yeah, that brings us to
To what?
Forex EAs in general.
Okay.
Automated trading,
Mm-hmm.
it's appealing.
Oh, for sure.
Who wouldn't want a program
Yeah.
making money while they sleep?
Right.
But the reality is
More complicated.
way more complicated.
There are tons of EAs out there.
Thousands?
Some good, some bad.
Yeah, it's a jungle out there.
It's like, what?
Panning for gold.
Oh, yeah.
Got to sift through a lot of dirt
To find something good.
to find the nuggets.
Yeah. So how do you
Data what?
evaluate a Forex EA?
Good question.
Where do you even start?
Well, first things first.
Oh.
You got to understand how it works.
Okay.
Don't just believe the marketing hype.
Right.
Or the back tests.
Don't just blindly trust it.
No. Got it. Dig into the details.
What kind of detail?
What's the strategy?
Okay.
What indicators does it use?
Okay.
How does it manage risk?
So don't treat it like a
black box.
Yeah, a mysterious black box.
Right. You need to know what's going on inside.
Okay.
And transparency is key.
Transparency, okay.
Yeah, good developers should be open.
Open about
their result.
the trading results.
Yeah, maybe through a third party or a live signal.
Speaking of live signals,
what about them?
What about the Quantum Emperor V5 signal?
Mm-hmm.
Those performance claims?
Oh, yeah.
They looked pretty impressive.
At first glance, yeah.
How should we interpret them?
Be skeptical.
Skeptical.
Yeah, high win rate, strong growth.
It's tempting.
It is, but remember, past performance
doesn't guarantee future results.
Exactly. Markets change all the time.
What worked before might not work now.
That's right.
And those too frequent deals warnings?
Oh, yes, those are interesting.
In a changelog.
Right.
We can't ignore those.
We can't. What do you think they mean?
I don't know. Why were they added and removed so many times?
Yeah, it's like
What?
the EA was maybe trading too aggressively, which means more risk, maybe unsustainable results.
Imagine being subscribed.
Yeah.
And your account gets flooded with trades.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
No.
Not for some brokers.
Right.
Could even lead to bad slippage.
So it's more than just
Then what?
the performance numbers.
Yeah, there's more to it.
There are nuances.
Nuances that matter.
That could affect the results.
Absolutely.
Do you remember that user?
The one with the lot size issue.
Yeah, and now these warnings.
How about too many trades?
It's
like this EA is maybe
pushing it.
Yeah, pushing the limits.
So for someone thinking about Quantum Emperor, what should they be thinking about?
What are the takeaways? Well, it's a big decision. Needs careful research.
Okay.
There are no shortcuts in Forex.
No easy money.
Nope.
Got it.
Before you invest in any EA or signal,
yeah,
test it on a demo account.
Okay.
Read the documentation. Understand the risks.
Risks, right?
Forex is complex.
Yeah.
And relying on automation without knowing the basics.
Could be bad.
It's like driving without knowing the rules.
Oh, yeah.
You might get going.
But then
crash.
Yeah.
Even with good reviews and impressive claims, be critical.
Critical.
Don't be blinded by the numbers.
Okay. Good advice.
So before we wrap up,
yeah,
what are some final thoughts?
What should we leave our listener with?
What stood out to you?
What resonated? For me, it's that splitting strategy. It's the thing that keeps coming back to me.
Interesting.
It sounds,
innovative.
Yeah, innovative at first. But the more we talk about it, the more it feels like...
Like what?
Like walking a tightrope.
Oh, I like that.
Between
potential gain.
Yeah, and big losses.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
High risk, high reward.
Right, it highlights both sides.
The idea of,
chugging it up.
Yeah, dividing trades into smaller chunks. It's appealing.
Oh, for sure.
To avoid those big losses.
Right, to avoid those immediate hits.
Yeah.
But then you got to ask.
What happens if...
Yeah, what if the market...
doesn't move the right way?
Right. What if it goes against what Quantum Emperor predicts?
Could make things worse.
Yeah, amplify the losses.
Instead of reducing them.
It's like...
Like what?
Having your eggs in multiple baskets.
Okay.
But then...
dropping all the baskets.
Yeah, dropping all the baskets at once.
Ouch.
So this strategy...
depends on...
winning.
Yeah, consistently winning.
Which brings us to...
a big question. A big question about...
Forex trading in general.
Yeah, what's the question?
Can any algorithm really...
outperform the market?
Yeah, consistently outperform the market.
That's the age-old question.
Isn't it?
Is there a secret formula?
The Holy Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail to Forex profits.
I wish.
Right?
Sadly, no.
So no guarantees.
No guarantees.
So for our listener who's...
intrigued.
Yeah, intrigued by Quantum Emperor.
But also...
cautious.
Understandably cautious.
Yeah.
What can they do to manage risk?
If they decide to try it out...
The first step.
What's the first step?
Demo account.
A demo account.
Risk-free.
Okay.
Test it out before using real money.
Like a test drive.
Exactly.
Before buying the car.
See how it trades.
In different conditions.
Yeah, different market conditions.
And pay attention to those...
drawdowns.
Drawdowns, yeah.
How often? How big?
How quickly does it recover?
You comfortable with that?
All good questions.
Don't just use the default settings either. play around with them.
Experiment.
In the demo account.
Find what works for you.
What suits your goals.
And your risk tolerance.
Exactly.
And don't forget the community.
Oh, yeah, the community.
Connect with other users.
See what they're saying?
Learn from them. Ask questions.
Forex can be lonely.
Yeah, it can.
Having a network helps.
Okay, as we wrap up
Our deep dive
into Quantum Emperor.
What's that final thought?
The one we leave our listener with.
Here's something to think about.
Okay.
Is this splitting and recovery thing,
Mm-hmm.
is it really an edge?
An edge in the market?
Or is it just clever marketing?
Good question.
Revolution or risk?
Those are the questions to consider.
Before investing.
Great points.
Forex is a journey.
A journey of
Learning
adaptive
and managing risk.
wisely.
Don't believe the hype.
Do your research.
Ask questions.
Trade smart.
Until next time.
Happy trading.